brothers and sisters, we are back again. This is your brother as Nilamte. This is Gama Sajin. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Today, I want us to discuss this topic. Basketmouth have said something about Nigerians and Ghanaians. And I want us to listen to the audio, and then I give you my thoughts, and then you can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Yeah? In this way, we can move on and do great things as countries. So let's go and listen to the audio.
Everywhere else.
Everywhere else. So Nigerians, they're like everywhere.
Yeah.
And but beyond that, Nigeria. Okay, I'll tell you something. When I was creating Ghana, the song Ghana Jollof.
Yeah.
Before he goes on to the topic, I want us to discuss. He says something. Nigerians are everywhere. So are Ghanaians. We are everywhere. But there is a saying, and I want us to look at it this way. I always say, to embrace yourself, it means I want us to learn or to understand what embracing yourself is. Yeah? To embrace yourself, it means to let go of harsh self-discrimination and happily accept your own identity and uniqueness. Okay? To embrace yourself means to let go of harsh discrimination and happily accept your own identity and uniqueness. To embrace yourself, the challenge means to take on a challenge without complaint or concern for potential failure, but with confidence and desire to stretch your own talent. You see what I've just read? Think about it. When he finishes his presentation, or as he keeps bringing in things, I'll stop so we talk about it. Nyanwaya.
I actually picked the sound. The sound, Dr. Seveni was producing the music. He picked the sound from you guys and took it down to Nigeria and blended it with ours, right? And it worked perfectly. So it's not about the artist itself, because you guys have amazing musicians.
You see, there's one thing I always say, yeah? And that is the problem I found with us Ghanaians, and I'm included, yeah? We find it difficult to embrace our own because we don't know and we can see the uniqueness and the talent we have. And these things boils down to a BC mentality. That is how I call it. Anything a Ghanaian would do, we always want to find a way to knock you down. And if you don't embrace your own, yeah, somebody else will come in and see your talent, see the amazing things you have in your country. And through history has taught us this. We have so many beautiful things as a nation, as a continent. But because we never ever accept our own, polish it and make it shine like gold, but yet we want to run after somebody's stuff, rather, other people would come in, take our stuff, use it, and sell it back to us. And then we'll run and say, hey, look at how beautiful this thing is, blah, 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 blah. No, you know, they touch in the UO. What home was he? What home was Jemmo? We've sold our mentality. And this is an African saying this, and our brother, our next door neighbor. Listen to what he said. Let me go back a little bit. He said something because we have some unique stuff. Listen.
Blended it with ours, right? And it worked perfectly. So it's not about the the artist itself, because you guys have amazing musicians. It's about your own people. They are the ones that should be more aggressive, not the artist.
Yeah.
You know, so if you see Nigerian, the typical Nigerian, when they hear their own music, they flip.
Yeah.
Do you get me? They go.
This is the problem we have. And that is why, let's forget about the numbers the Nigerians have when it comes to population. Inyeme, the truth of the matter is, we as Ghanaians, we have this beautiful uniqueness in our culture, different identity. But the problem we have is the PhD we've all taken upon ourselves to keep pulling each other down. We never, like crabs in a barrel. Yeah? That mentality needs to change. And I'm telling you, until that changes, and that should change from the top to the bottom. But if this mentality, if it doesn't change, people will come in and tell us, and we will be amazed. But look at them, Roland and my Bellamundi, my sweetheart. They are all amused. They are not amused because they don't know what the guy is saying, but they are amused because they know the truth. But because we are all part of it, I'm not taking myself out of it. You watching me, you are part of it. That's it. Let him continue.
Crazy about it. So I think the Ghanaians too must start to encourage and embrace and hype the Ghanaian music as well, the same way they
are
do.
creative people.
Yeah.
I like how you're saying that, because there's also been this argument.
Listen, and I go back again. We Ghanaians are quick. We are judges of characters. But you see, you don't need to be a judge of character to portray or support your own. You understand what I mean? For example, Shatta, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and Papillon, Tiny, and all those great people. Lord Kenya now is a pastor. Imagine, look at the talent. If we start to list the people, if we start to list our artists, all those people, they had potential, huge potentials, but most of them has given up. Those who haven't given up, they've become public enemy number 1, public enemy number 2, because of our own attitude towards them. I'm not saying if they fault, we cannot correct them, or just call your brother to book and say, listen, my brother is. But we have this thing. We want to compare them to other people and put them down with that. But then you cannot compare somebody who has gold and somebody who has silver, and you want them to compete in the same way. Until you push the one who has silver to you change his silver to gold, that is when he can actually compete. So we need to stop this attitude of bringing our own down and start to promote and support each other. Until that, our music industry, our country will never ever go forward. And this is not the case. This is not the case. Let's continue.
About the attention that Ghana has gotten from the international world and from America especially, because constantly we have Ghana Beyond the Return, we have all these diasporans who are coming here, and there's a lot of attention. And I've seen people who have said, and I remember that even Mo Abudu posted about the VP Kamala Harris, and she was like, imagine if something like this had happened in Nigeria, and the opportunities that would be made available to our Nigerian people as well. And she said it in a very good way, because she was happy that it was coming to Ghana, but she only wished that there was that kind of attention coming to Nigerians as well. But you've monitored the comments and everybody says, trust me, if it was Nigeria, I would have taken advantage of it. Like, so many great things would have been happening to us as well.
And that is the problem we have. Exactly the point I'm trying to make. Because the reason why we cannot take advantage of these opportunities, or these opportunities that has fallen on us, and it didn't start from today. It is something that is ingrained in our culture. What bejemba, what small, what bala me. We like to bite and because it's not coming to me, then nobody else will benefit. Oh, I am the one sitting on this radio station. So since you've not spoken to me, bulu femo, you know, sometimes you have to let your pride sit somewhere, because I always say any decision you and I make today, don't forget the next generation, which will be your great-grandchildren, your grandchildren, would come and meet. So whatever we are going through, it is some of the bad decisions our forefathers have made. So if we continue living like this and we keep getting opportunities, look at the presidents and the people who have gone through our system. Yeah, we made you can name like artists, Basketmouth, name Burna Boy, all those people. Anytime they get opportunity, they interview them on any international club. They talk about Ghana. But how many Ghanaians artists will go and see? You know, we are our own enemies. We are our own enemies. And until we change that attitude, we will struggle this way. And Africa, we need to change our mindset. That BC mindset, before Christ.
What do you make of this?
So the thing, most times, when people go like, oh, I wish they did that in Nigeria, I'm going to put myself in trouble if I'm not very, if I don't articulate this well enough. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go.
You just have to remember there are two things here.
I know, right?
So you see the year of the return, like when you guys did, I was around, I came around, I spent a few days here. I just wanted to experience it. I was here last year as well. I come every now and then to just experience, to see how it is. You guys are different with the way you put your shows together, right? Now, you guys have venues, great venues. Security is tight.
We have what? You mean the packs that we create for the venue?
Whatever it is, it's still a venue.
Yeah.
And it serves its purpose. We don't have great venues. So when people are saying, oh...
So you see somebody who is being real. It means that as Ghanaians, Massa, we get so many things. We have so many things. Yes, it's not up to a certain standard, but what we have is still enough to be able to create the next level standard that we yearn to be, or to go, or to have. But it comes back to what I'm saying. It is because poor leadership, we have brainy people. Don't get me wrong. We have people who are intellectually like high level. But the problem we are having is leadership problem and implementations. And that is our problem. And then the most wicked problem that we have, if I mean wicked, the negative one, is just because I'm the one sitting in this chair and you don't want to do this and that I'm asking you to do, then, my brother, I'm not going to help you in any way. And with that attitude, as citizens, as a country, we will get all the opportunities, but hey, we will still be, oh Ghana, and nothing important will happen. Anokwaliya Komeni.
Where do you want to do it?
Lagos.
Where in Lagos?
Lekki.
Where in Lekki?
Continental Hotel. That's where you do most of your events,
hotel
actually.
is where we do most of our events. If you go to TBS, there's a problem with security and all that. You think about the money when you start calculating the budget on security alone, it will destroy you.
So this is it. You heard it from a legend, yeah? Somebody who has paid his dues to society. And he has been moving in and out of those two countries. And he's telling us I'm putting my twist on it. You may agree or disagree, but before you disagree, subscribe. Before you agree, subscribe and share. Yeah? This is Gamma Sanjin and your number one brother, Asnilamte. Abana Nyeko.